Lots of activity in the healthcare sector this morning. We got a big deal brewing out there. We have health management associates hoping to sell themselves to community health systems. But what's unusual about this deal is it's a take under, not a takeover. Joining me today is the deal's Lou Whiteman. So Lou, bring us up to speed on this deal because, it's almost like if you can't beat them, join them with these hospitals.
That's right. That's right. The whole hospital sector seems to be bulking up right now. This is two big hospital players. Community Health is going to pay 10.50 per share in cash and a fraction of a share of its stock. Total consideration about $13.78 based on closing prices yesterday. That's 7.5% under Health Management's close yesterday, which was 14.92. So it is a takeover relative to where it's been trading recently. You only have to go back to April to find they were in the 11s. So there is a premium there if you look back a little ways. But this is more about bulking up, creating a big hospital player in rural America in the face of healthcare reform, and presumably more patients coming online as Obamacare is implemented.
Well, there is one investor that is very much interested in this deal, and that is Glenview, because they have a stake in both of these companies, and particularly in health management. They really wanted them to do a deal. They were pushing for something to happen. They wanted a whole change on the board. So will they be happy with this deal?
That's right. Glenview Capital Management owns about 14.6% of health management. They also own 10% of community, and they've been pushing to overhaul the board of health management. They are the big player here. If they want this deal, it's going to happen. They certainly have been agitating for change. It remains to be seen, though. I saw comments from them this morning that they are going to read over the merger agreement, give it some consideration. I guess alternatively, they could push forward to try and overhaul the board, maybe clean up the company and get a higher valuation down the line. But with this is a good sized deal, $7.6 billion with debt. They might. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to take the bird in hand and take the deal.
Yeah, it does seem like it is a good deal. It seems like a fair offer. And for them to hold out and kind of put the brakes on it is a little bit more risky of an option.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is priced at over 8 times trailing cash flow, which is pretty strong. There's been other deals in the sectors that have been priced below that. So it's hard to say this is a bargain deal. It's a good deal for community. They're going to get bulk. They're going to get, I think it's 31,000 hospital beds nationwide post deal in 29 states. But yeah, this is a healthy deal for health management, a company that has had its problems and you can get out of it right now and with a takeover.
All right. So what are the next steps? Is there going to be a vote on this deal? Will Glenview get to weigh in at that point?
Glenview does get to weigh in. It requires approval of health management shareholders. Glenview, I would expect, would make a comment well before that vote happens, and we'll have a pretty good indication about where they stand there. But yes, it requires shareholder approval. If all goes as planned, the companies hope to close the deal in the first quarter of 2014.
All right. Well, it sounds like you like this deal.
We'll see, but yeah, no, it's a big deal. It's a lot of debt, a lot of money. It's a continuation of what's going on in the hospitals.
And hopefully, if these two big hospitals get together, the hospital bills will go down, right?
I guarantee it.
There you go. That's Lou Whiteman. He is our reporter for the deal out of Atlanta. And I'm Deborah Borchardt with The Street.